आज हमारे साथ एक बहुत ही स्पेशल गेस्ट मौजूद हैं। कुछ अर्सा पहले भी आपने इस स्पेशल गेस्ट को हमारे शो में देखा था। तो मैं तारुफ कराऊंगा अपने स्पेशल गेस्ट का, डॉक्टर क्रिश्चियन टर्नर, हाई कमिश्नर ऑफ यूके इन पाकिस्तान। डॉक्टर क्रिश्चियन टर्नर, वेलकम टू आवर शो। And last time when you came to our show, you spoke some words in Urdu language, and it was very nice. And at that time you said Inshallah. Why you said Inshallah? I would like to show you. You taste Karachi biryani?
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
How was the taste?
बहुत मज़ेदार है.
बहुत मज़ेदार है. So आप बहुत अच्छी उर्दू बोलते हैं.
And my Urdu, I told you. So, ahista, I will get better
So
if you teach me.
Next time, when you will come in my show, so our whole interview will be conducted in Urdu language, I'm sure.
Inshallah. But
Inshallah.
That makes me a bit nervous.
Inshallah. So that was Inshallah. But it was January 2020. So it's up to you. I will not force you to speak in Urdu. But thoda.
Hamid, थोड़ा सलाम अलैकुम.
वालेकुम सलाम.
मैंने उर्दू बहुत ख़राब है, लेकिन मैं थोड़े उर्दू जानता हूँ.
ये बहुत अच्छा उर्दू बोल रहे हैं.
जानता हूँ, थोड़े.
Yeah, this is called Gora Urdu.
Gora Urdu. Well, everyone knows I just speak terrible Gora Urdu. You are very kind to tolerate me. My other favourite phrase we've used a lot in the last 6 months is about how as the UK and Pakistan we've been together. It's been a tough period, let's be honest. Since I was with you, people haven't been out on the shows, we've been wearing our masks, families have been together. So I say, dost ki mushkil waqt mein saath dete hain. Friends are together in difficult times. Now the rest is in English.
Yes.
Another 6 months, inshallah, we'll do some more.
Okay. So tell us about the resumption of the British Airways flights to Pakistan.
Yeah, this is really good news, because you know how hard the global industry has been hit. Airlines everywhere have been grounded, big problems. The industry, people traveling less. And the fact that British Airways has not only returned to Islamabad on a heightened schedule, now moving to daily flights from Islamabad, we have now this week announced that they'll be flying to Lahore as well, 4 times a week. This is fantastic news. Yes, really good. And that's just a sign of the confidence in Pakistan. Of course, we've got about 1.5 million British Pakistanis in the UK. They have family reasons to travel. But for me as ambassador, that helps with business links, that helps with tourism. All the things that bind our 2 countries together are better for that. We estimate that before COVID, we had about 400,000 people flying. The fact that BA are back is good. I would be pleased to see PIA flying again. And of course, we have another airline, British airline Virgin, who will, we hope, start flying at the end of this year to Islamabad and Lahore as well.
So it's a second big story.
Indeed, you will have me back for Virgin. This is big news. It's a real sign of the growing depth between our 2 countries.
So I appreciate you always come to our show with some very good, positive stories.
Good news.
Good news. So you are a man of good news.
अखबार खबरें अच्छे हैं.
हाँ, खबरें अच्छी हैं. आपके पास अच्छी खबरें हैं. So what about the trade between Pakistan and UK?
Yeah, so the trade, the UK is Pakistan's 3rd largest trading partner, and that's held very solid. But I still think there is huge potential here. And the other big announcement we've made this week is that our export credit agency, these are the people who from government help you if you're doing business between the 2 countries, we have seen a tripling of their credit facility for Pakistan. That means a figure now of £1.5 billion worth of cheap capital. The rates are very favourable to any company that wants to do business with the UK, and it only has to be a small part of their business with a link back to the UK. It's not very restrictive. And the statistic here that astonishes me is, of that 1.5 billion, how much do you think is currently being used? Tore. It's £3 million out of 1.5 billion.
£3 million.
Million out of 1.5 billion.
Okay.
So what that means for any companies listening to this is there is huge opportunity for credit available for partnership with British businesses and the British government to come and invest and deliver jobs and economic growth in Pakistan. I care because that helps Britain, but I really also care because Pakistan's economy, we all recognize, is a key part of recovering from COVID, on which it's done so well, of moving forward together. Economic growth is at the heart of our shared vision.
So, Excellency, you spent about 6 to 7 months in Pakistan?
Yes, it's about 7 months now. No longer. I arrived last December, so time flies when you're having fun.
Okay. So, what is your perception now about Pakistan?
Yeah. So I think all my experience is positive. I hope you can tell I'm enjoying myself. I have been a bit frustrated because of coronavirus. I've not traveled around the country as much as I would have liked, and I hope soon to go north and to other places and see so much the country has to offer. But I do think we all have a responsibility to change some of the negative perceptions of Pakistan, which frankly, in my view, are outdated. They're old perceptions, they're old stereotypes. I give you 2 examples. One is the security situation. That is why when I first arrived, we moved, you remember, to change the travel advice and try and encourage more visitors to come. And the second actually is the story of coronavirus. I think it is true, and it's been recognized by the World Health Organization, that other countries, including the UK, have much to learn from Pakistan for the way it has responded. I think it has been a good news story for the country, the coordination, the lockdowns, the balancing of lives and livelihoods. I don't think we can be complacent. We're not out of the woods yet, and there are some reasons we may not yet understand, but I think it's been a positive path. Let me try one more phrase for you. Pakistan na chaka lagaka is bamari ka haradia. You've knocked it for 6.
Pakistan ne chakka lagakar.
Knocked it for 6, have I got that right?
Yeah.
Chaka lagaka.
Huge sixer.
Huge sixer.
Oh.
So I hope that continues. Kids going back to school, it's a difficult path ahead. But many people might have a perception, oh, it's been bad in Pakistan, and actually, I think it's a good news story.
Did you visit National Command and Operation Center?
I did visit the center.
So, would you like to tell that what was happening there and what was they doing to control coronavirus?
So you're speaking to a bureaucrat. Any issue in government to get change, to deliver things, needs coordination. It's no good if it's just the Prime Minister's office or the Foreign Ministry or the defense people. Everyone must come together. And that design of that National Coordination Center early on allowed coordination across the federal government, but also from federal to provincial, and I think was a very important part of Pakistan's ability to respond in a very specific way to localized challenges.
So you think that the NCOC played an important part to control coronavirus?
I do. I think it was an important part of the response, and as we go forward, who knows what the autumn will bring. As I said, we cannot be complacent. In the UK, we say hands, face, and space.
Okay.
Wash your hands, keep your distance, cover your face mask if necessary. I think we all still need to be doing
How many times do you wash your hands every day?
Every time I have touched something, every time I have been somewhere, I wash my hands.
And in the end, please tell us about the cricket ties between UK and Pakistan in future.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the cricket tour this summer. I have to say, the Times newspaper.
So this time, your team performed very well, but
well, we had a bit of help from the British weather. You know how we love to talk about the weather. So we had a bit of rain, and we had this problem with the light, and a big debate about whether you use a white ball or pink ball, and is this allowed. But fundamentally, it was a great series. What I liked about the Pakistan team is you saw some of the young players, some of the old veterans coming together for some fantastic sessions. And the behavior off the field of your players, they were true ambassadors for Pakistan. And the Times of London, the newspaper, called them sporting heroes for the way they represented the country abroad.
Is there any chance of the UK cricket team visiting Pakistan?
Mujhe umeed hai.
Mujhe umeed hai.
I really hope that we can see this happen. You know, I've said it before. Of course, the international cricket schedule is now more complicated. We have tours being cancelled everywhere. But I am working very hard to hope that we see an England cricket tour in Pakistan coming soon. We hope to have news of that for you soon.
I hope that when the British cricket team will visit Pakistan, we will invite you to our show. And we will have the whole conversation in Urdu.
That would be my pleasure. You're making me nervous again.
No. Thank you very much.
बहुत शुक्रिया.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.